Hey there, it's J-Rod here for Rich Retirement TV, and today is Wednesday, the day after the election. We still don't know who the president is. Votes are still being counted. But you know what? As I told my brother last night, it really doesn't matter who's in the White House. It doesn't matter who's in Congress. Heck, it doesn't matter who's governor. There are fantastic opportunities for us as investors, as traders. Doesn't matter what your time horizon is. There are plenty of opportunities out there for us to take advantage of. And today, I want to do just that. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's take a look at one election-proof stock that is set to soar no matter who sits the White House. All right, so let me make myself small here. Boom. So today we're going to look at ORBCOMM. That's ticker ORBC. They're a leader in industrial Internet of Things solutions, and they specialize in what's called machine-to-machine communication. Some of their biggest customers include like Caterpillar, Walmart, Costco, the USPS, and really, when we say machine-to-machine communication, we've got artificial intelligence solutions that are basically communicating with tractor trailers that have homing devices on them, or you can send commands to some of these devices to increase efficiency or locating them or whatnot. Same thing goes for tankers as you're moving freight across the ocean. Trucks, all types of heavy equipment. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do with that. You can push upgrades to the software upgrades to the devices also through this network. A lot of really cool stuff, and in addition to being really into industrial Internet of Things, they're a leader in the 5G rollout here. They've just extended their partnership with a satellite manufacturer called Inmarsat to deliver high bandwidth, low power solutions for some of the customers I just mentioned of theirs, of ORBCOMM's. So a lot of great stuff here. They reported earnings last week on the 29th of October. They beat on sales. They beat on earnings for the second quarter straight. They received some pretty notable price target upgrades, namely from Raymond James. I think they've got an $8 price target in stock, but we've seen a number of big Wall Street research firms up their price targets on the stock with the expansion of their partnership with Inmarsat. And I think this stock has a lot of room to run. I first talked about them back in July on the 29th there, because they're one of my favorite space race plays. Since that time, the stock's up 32+%. And really, on the breakout we're taking a look at today, there's a whole lot more room for this stock to run. My price target in the stock, you take a look here, you see the big breakout here just yesterday. To a new 52-week high. Stock really just blasts through this 450 resistance that we've seen really for much of the year. And as you see here, the stock's traded really in a range here from 450 to 350. That's a $1 range here. And on this big breakout here, which you see is on above average volume, that pushes that. First price target on the stock is $5.50. That's the $1 range here above, on top of that 450 resistance. And then you see here this uptrend line extending all the way from the stock's low in March. I think the stock can push forward to $7.50. Again, take this ascending triangle range, which is you see that line of resistance here in this uptrend line. That range, we've got the 450 top to the roughly 125 low here. That gives you roughly 750 here to the upside, and that presents you with a potential for nearly 50% upside from where the stock closed on Tuesday here. And like I was saying, this is a 5G leader, a leader in Internet of Things solutions. it doesn't really matter who sits the White House. This is a stock that's in a movement that is really just getting legs. You're seeing 5G roll out nationwide. Apple just released the iPhone 12, their first with 5G capabilities. This movement is just getting started, and ORBCOMM is, it's a small cap stock. It's got roughly $400 million in market value, but as you can see, the stock trades for just over $5. Great opportunity for folks, whether you're working with a big account or a small account. This is a great stock for you. So we talked about the range breakout here. I love here too. Take a look. The stock's got very strong support here at the 200-day and 50-day moving averages. The 50-day here is the red line you see, and the 200-day moving average, that's the blue line. We've tested both the 50 and the 200. We've held the 200 and used this uptrend, as a leg up here. We used the 50-day and just that you see that explosive move, basically from $4 to $5 here in the last just few days. A lot of momentum here, and it's not just the third thing I love about this stock is not just not just the stock itself. The company is seriously outperforming the NASDAQ and the Russell 2000, which is the small cap index against which you can that's the true benchmark for ORBCOMM here. You take a look, the last 6 months, the stock's up 108% compared to a 27% gain in the NASDAQ and a 24% gain in the Russell 2000. Huge outperformer here of two heavyweight benchmarks here. A lot to love here. No matter who's president, 5G is coming. 5G is going to be it's going to change the game economically. I think a lot of people underestimate just how powerful it is. I think it's on par with the coming of the internet. The speed with which we'll be able to get data, back and forth between mobile, cars, televisions, whatnot. It's incredible, the number of applications that this has. Again, I think it's something that's very, very, very undervalued, and ORBCOMM is a leader in that space. A very cheap stock with a lot of upside for you. So again, a lot to love here. Doesn't matter who sits the White House. Doesn't matter who sits Congress. You want to stick with the winners, right? If you're ready to rock and roll like me, you don't care. You're looking for opportunities, and here at Rich Retirement TV, I'm going to keep doing that for you. Long as the lights stay on, we're gonna keep doing this here. Take a closer look here at ORBCOMM, ticker ORBC. And hey, any questions or comments about today's video, go ahead and leave them in the comment box you see below the video, or shoot me an email at askjrod@stpaulresearch.com. I would love to hear from you. So thanks again for watching today's video, and for Rich Retirement TV, I'm J-Rod, and I'll see you next week.